Alright, so today I'm actually spending more time making videos than working in this workshop. But I think it's better because I don't have to edit the video, I just leave it all at once. Now, I've covered the reason why I choose the K24 engine for my Crazy Frog swap. I've covered another video to show you the technical stuff, how well everything fits and all the stuff, how excited I am and why and the reasons, blah blah. And now I talk to you about the van, because some of the guys says, oh, what's wrong with the van, because in the previous video I showed you the head needs skimming. I blown the head gasket. The head gasket was blown not because there was something wrong with the engine, but because one of those, let me just climb on the top of this huge wheel, there you go. You know, I have the radiator on the top and it was absolutely perfect for 2 years, not 2 years, year and a half roughly, with 606 engine in there. Everyone was saying, well, a lot of people saying that's crazy, blah blah, but it turns out to work extremely good. This cap, this motherfucker was leaking, that's why I got this pipe here. It was bad, lost lots of water and generated some air in the system, and the outcome was as predicted. Head gasket was blown. So this is the 606 with no head on it. I was hoping to just replace the head gasket, which is, oh, don't let me open this mess. Oh no, it's already open. Head gasket is here. It was here for a week, early one. I got everything, I got the bolts and all the stuff, but the head unfortunately was not only scratched a little, but then when I sent it to be skimmed, the guy said it was slightly bent. So it's good thing that I've obviously brought it to him, and then he cleaned it. He cleaned all the carbon from the exhaust and the intake, he cleaned the valves, he obviously cleaned the valve, the seats as well. Had to remove obviously the pre-chambers and all the stuff, and yeah, now we just have to put it back on. As soon as I got it all on, I'll make a video again of bleeding it and testing, and hopefully it's all good. So yeah, that's very short, very simple, nothing wrong with it, just a head gasket, but it has to be done properly. We're doing this today. I want to take the van home with me today. Alright, so the head is on. I put a new thermostat in, we have the new water pump. Head is on, new gasket is in, is Airlink, apparently one of the best you can get. Headbolts are in, all the head has been all nicely cleaned, like I said before, all exhaust ports and everything, all the valves been lapped, all of them. Injectors are in with the seals and well, everything pretty much fresh as you can get. So let's throw the head now, and then we're gonna put all the rest in, cams, etc, etc. And also I have this thermal, I think it's light is flickering on this light, on the camera. I've got this thermal gasket for the inlet. Doesn't make big difference, but obviously make sure everything seals and insulates the heat from the engine itself, from the head to the plenum. Helps a little bit. You know, we used to use it on the race cars, on race engines. On this one probably doesn't need it, but a little bit of help doesn't really harm, is it? So it's good to have it anyway. Right, let's hope I can actually get it all finished today and take it home. Let's see. Really taking my time with this. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight. I got the head on, I got the timing done, I got the cams in, I got the chain in, tensioner, pins, exhaust manifold, the YPs, well, even a dipstick for the gearbox oil and everything, the caps, and on the inlet, because everything is nice and clean, I'm gonna put, well, I showed you before, one of these in. And but now cover on, then you have to put the spillage pipes, and to be honest, the 1, 2 and 3, even the 4th one, especially those 3, they're not gonna be easy, because as you can see there's not much space here, you can just barely reach with your hands. So, and then you have to, you know, find those little fuckers over there that you have to put these pipes in, and yeah, it's not easy. just awkward position. All the rest is there. So yeah, keep going forward, but I really don't think I'm gonna get it done tonight. Even if I do it, then I'm gonna fire up tomorrow, because it's gonna be bleeding the pump, well, the pipes to the injectors. I have to charge the battery, which I forgot to do it. It's not dead, but it's low, so not gonna happen tonight. Tomorrow. I'm really not sure why, but we really enjoy clean intake ports, especially on a diesel. They're all very nice. And then this is just perfect for this. There you go. I'm really liking this. Again, I'm not rushing. I'm doing this with my own pace, very slowly, paying attention to everything. The only thing I don't like is this engine. I painted at the beginning, then I had the problems initially with the head gasket, which I repaired ages ago, and obviously it's very dirty, it flakes off, so I'm not sure now, probably it looks worse than original paint, but it is what it is. Van is working. It took me a little longer than expected because I had to do a couple of mods. I've changed a couple of things and I'll show you now. I took my time, I've done it properly, all new gaskets everywhere, so it should be alright. There was a slight injector knock at some point. I don't know why, to be honest, because obviously the injectors, the glow plugs and the 3 chambers has been removed. Maybe some dirt went into it, maybe, I don't think any bubble, or something went into it and they left the injector open for a second maybe. It was only for a few seconds. Strong injector knock. After that, she was running for 2.5–3 hours. Absolutely perfect, absolutely spot on, no noises, smooth like a baby, but proper. So, not sure if I should be worried or not. Hopefully not. But let me show you what I've done. So, before, the engine pipes, they were going from, let me grab the light, they were going from the engine on the top of the wheel, inside the firewall there, and you can actually see it because I haven't finished it yet. See those 2 pipes there? Let me just see if the camera picks something up. There you go, those 2 pipes there. These pipes, they used to go over here, down there. Inside there you can see the tracing, because I had to cut these corners so they don't do big bends coming up from there and inside the roof. Now I blocked it completely. This is it, and this is the setup now, completely different. It's not stealthy anymore. You can see the pipes here. I know it's a bit ugly, I know, but it doesn't matter, to be honest, because it doesn't have to be beautiful, it has to be functional. So what happens is that before you have the engine here, and then the pipes going on the top, down the floor and up the roof. So all this bit, if there wasn't an issue like it will create an airlock, a massive airlock. In this case, because you got the engine and pipes from the engine are going straight on the top of the radiator, even if you have the airlock and there's a problem, system generated some air because whatever, any air that's going to be trapped is going to go up to the radiator. So if you're going to see the temperature rising up for any reason because of the airlock or whatever, it's because the radiator is not working properly. Maybe because there's air inside, maybe because I lost water, but it will not be too late to stop the car, to stop the engine and save it and don't run into issues. Because when you have the airlock inside the engine and the sensor, the temperature sensor is actually on the head, on the highest point behind the block, which what you should have. If you generate an airlock and you have air vapor, that sensor doesn't actually see the temp. It sees much lower than it actually is because it has to be inside the water. So, and that will happen before. Now with this case, again, any lock will be generated, it will go straight up to the radiator. So if I lose any water this time, I will see the temperature rising. But even if it goes 100 degrees, I know inside the engine there's always water, there's always coolant, there's no air in there, because it's just simply impossible the way the system works. I wish I had it before, because again, the system was working spot on. I was extremely happy. But the first time I had the problem, like the radiator cap was leaking, I lost the water, and the engine generated an airlock inside. It wasn't able to bleed it on its own. So I've modified the thermostat as well, just to make sure any air for any reason it will go straight to the radiator. So I'm happy now. Sure, it doesn't look good, I have to be honest, it looks pretty crap. You got these two stainless pipes with the Jubilee clips and all that stuff. But that being said, I want to put a snorkel that we have to go from the wing and alongside this pipe, so it will kind of hide it. So once we got a snorkel, it actually makes sense to have those pipes over there, because you'll not be able to see it. They're not gonna be there sticking out. All you're gonna see is a snorkel. So that's it. It's been 2 days. It took me 2 days to put it all together. With no rush, done it properly, make sure everything is alright. So wash my hands, close the gates, and time to go home. Saturday, tomorrow, stay home. I wanted to get the MR2 done, at least the electrics, you know, because I got everything. I got the demobilizer unit, I got the K20 engine loom, I got the K20 ECU. I got pretty much everything to fire it up. And I wanted to do it tomorrow, but to be honest, I need to do it for rest. It's been 2 or 3 weeks I was working non-stop, so excuse me. I'm staying home tomorrow. Yeah, she's back finally. To be honest, sometimes you need to have it away for a moment. Just leave it, cover it, don't use it. Or in my case, she was broken a little bit. I couldn't use it, and I started to really, really miss it. And now I'm over the moon, she's back on the road. See you in the next video.